Hello and welcome to all our viewers to our favorite cricket news bulletin 7 at 7 only on Stumps and Bails. This is your host Vineet Vashish. Today we will be looking at 7 news headlines that are making some buzz in the game of cricket. In this show we will be looking at India vs Sri Lanka series, Jasprit Bumrah's new record and much more. So without any further delay, let's get into more details and see what's happening in the cricket world. To begin with, India beat Sri Lanka by 10 wickets. India defeated Sri Lanka in the second consecutive game to grab a 2-0 lead in a 3-match ODI series. The star of the show in the second game were vice-captain Smriti Mandhana and Shefali Verma, who broke the record for the highest partnership for any wicket by an Indian pair as they starred in a 10-wicket win over Sri Lanka. Mandhana played an unbeaten knock of 94 while Shefali made a runner ball 71 not out as the visitor chased down the target of 174 in just 25.4 overs to maintain their dominance in the series. Next up, Jasprit Bumrah creates history, breaks Kapil Dev's record. Jasprit Bumrah, an exceptional pacer who has played against Sena, South Africa, England, New Zealand and Australia nations on their turf, has taken 100 test wickets, making him the 6th Indian bowler to do so. The great bowler reached the milestone at Edgbaston during the 5th and final test against England. Bumrah reached the milestone after clean bowling well-positioned opener Zach Crawley for 46 in the 22nd over of the 4th session on day 4. Currently, Bumrah has 101 wickets in Sena Nations. He joins Anil Kumble 141, Ishant Sharma 130, Zaheer Khan 119, Mohammad Shami 119 and Kapil Dev 119 as Indian bowlers to break the benchmark. He also has 100 Sena wicket, becoming the 5th Indian pacer to do so. Let's look at number 3. PCB chief Ramiz Raja uses bulletproof vehicle. While briefing the NA Standing Committee headed by MNA Nawab Sher on the performance of the board, the chairman of Pakistan Cricket Board, Ramiz Raja, has told the National Assembly Standing Committee on Sports that he uses a bulletproof vehicle because of a security threat. The PCB chief Ramiz Raja has disclosed that he had received live threats from inside as well outside of the country. After the committee meeting, when reporter asked Ramiz to explain the threats he had mentioned, the PCB chairman said he first received the threats during the Pakistan Super League. ECB to investigate reports of racist abuse in crowd at Edgbaston. ECB are investigating the reports of racism abuse during the ongoing test between India and England at Edgbaston. Several Indian fans made claims on Twitter that they had faced racist abuse from other fans during the match. On that, the England and Cricket Board tweeted that there was no place for racism in cricket, saying it will investigate the matter. The ECB said in a statement, "We are very concerned to hear reports of racist abuse at today's test match. We are in contact with colleagues at Edgbaston who will investigate. There is no place for racism in cricket. Edgbaston has been working hard to create a safe and inclusive working environment." At number 5, Praveen Jayawardene tests positive for COVID-19 ahead of the second test. Due to a positive COVID-19 test, Sri Lanka's left-arm spinner Praveen Jayawardene will not play in the second test against Australia, which will begin on Friday in Gala. According to a press statement from Sri Lanka Cricket Board, the 23-year-old had requested the test after claiming to feel unwell. According to the press statement, Jayawardene was immediately segregated from the rest of the crew and will now spend 5 days in a room by himself. After Jayawardene tested positive, the remainder of the Sri Lankan players and support personnel were given rapid antigen tests. Sri Lanka Cricket Board confirmed that all of their results were negative. The information is a setback for Sri Lanka, who would have been counting on Jayawardene to tie the series. Now, let's look at Ireland's squad for T20s against New Zealand. Ireland has announced a 14-member squad for the New Zealand series. The runners-up of the ICC T20 World Cup 2021 are set to meet the Ireland side in Belfast in a 3-match series later this month, after their 3 ODI games at Malahide. Selector didn't make any change in squad and have kept faith on the same squad that faced India in a 2-match series last week. They did a great job while facing the mighty India in a 2-match T20 international in the last week of June. However, they lost both the games, but how they played against a big side presented their caliber in front of the world. They had almost chased down a huge target of 226 set by India in the second T20, falling just 4 runs short. Last but not the least, New Zealand players signed 5-year equal pay deal. New Zealand cricket has taken a huge step and setting a benchmark among fellow boards after announcing a groundbreaking agreement which will see men and women players pay the same match fees. New Zealand Cricket Board and the Players Association signed a 5-year deal, and the agreement will see women's players at both international and domestic level receive the same match fees as men across all formats and competition. The agreement will start on August 1, and it will also increase the number of contracts offered to women cricketers in the country and boost the amount of competitive matches available to emerging players. So, what do you think about India's run against the Sri Lankan side? Do you feel that they can win the third and final ODI of the series too? Just comment down below and share your thoughts with us. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to Stumps and Bails YouTube channel, and also don't forget to follow all our social media handles as well. That's all for today's segment. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.